Welcome to episode 6 of my Vlogmas 2025. Let's kick off with these little babies. That's we're doing up to day 18 now. So that's 18 stripes on these Nicole C. Mendez socks. They are really good. They've been a good knit. And I really like the colours. I'm really enjoying these colours. I'm just going to fold that over so you can see all those stripes. Looks fantastic. Beautiful. Can't wait to try those on. This is only half of this skein, so it'll be, once I get to row 24, there's another 24 stripes left. So I think what I'll be doing, I'll try them on. I've got to put in an afterthought heel and a cuff, so I'll see whether the cuff will make them and the heel will make them a nice pair of sort of shorty socks, or at least cover the ankle. If it does, great, I'll make another pair. If not, I'll make a long pair with all of the stripes. Let me grab the polka dot creek. Okay, so it's not the polka dot creek. That ended on day 13, so I'm not showing polka dot creek, so I'm jumping right now into the Dragon Trove Advent from Craft House Magic in England, and day 16 is Haiku or Haku. Really pretty silvery greens with some yellow little speckles and some other speckles hidden throughout there. Beautiful. So that was day 16. So I'm going to thread day 16 on, and then I'll hold them all up to show you when I've got the next 3 on. I'm catching up 3 days. We're catching up to day 18. This is day 17, and it is Dragon Sea Smoke. Really pretty. I'm loving these yarns. They're looking so nice. All right, I'll just thread that one. And then I got up to filming day 17 before all hell broke loose. So now I'm going to actually open 18. I haven't seen 18 myself yet. So here we go. They're wrapped in these lovely polka dotty packets. Sorry for the crinkles. Okay, just check that. Day 18 is Elliot. This one's quite cute too. There's some few sprinkles in. Hang on, just let me find them in here. A bit more of that yellow there. So very pretty. So that's day 18. And I'll show you some stitch markers and things as well. So here is the whole Advent so far, not including this little one, the thank you skein. It's pretty cool. And now we're on the Decida Czech Republic Advent. Here is day 16. Gorgeous purples. Look at that. Beautiful pinks and purples, or different shades of purple maybe. Awesome. That's day 16, and day 17 is getting darker. Loving that one. And day 18, I need to open. Just 1 second. I'll get the Advent because I filmed up to day 17. So day 18 is, it looks like it's open. It's not open. Oh, there we go. So that was day 17. Here's day 18. And I'll just get the yarn out. Looks like there is a tea bag in there, which is very cool. And I'll put that aside. The tea is from the English tea shop again, and it is rhubarb, acai, and pomegranate, which is nice. Well, hopefully that will be nice. I will hold up day 8. Is this the right one? Man. Day 18's yarn is this dark one here. It's not black. It's a very deep navy, midnight sort of blue, the dark one. It's not black, although it's giving that vibe. All right, so that's up to day 18 of the Decida Advent. I'll be back with more. My apologies, I'm not back with more. I've strung these up and now included up to day 18 of this Advent. It's really, really pretty. Very happy with that. All right, so that's day 18 of that. And I'll share some of the stitch markers as well. These are not in order of how they have been gifted. So this one is a little, what do you call them? Pine cone. So that's a pine cone. We've got, this one is like trees and mountains. Not very good. I don't know why it's not focusing suddenly. It's been focusing just fine for the rest of them. Yep, a snowflake. These are all stitch markers. Then there's a Christmas tree or just a fir tree. Very cute. Now these ones, I'm pretty sure came from this same advent, but these could also be from the dragon advent. So 3 baubles. I'll have to look at the people opening theirs, the makers, and see. So yeah, so that's the Decida or Decida. I will get to the next one, Louis and Lola. Here is the Louis and Lola, day 16. And then I'll get day 18 because it's every other day. So I'll get you day 18. I really like this. It's already on here because I'd already opened it and these weren't numbered. So I wanted to keep them on the ribbon. So that's so far up to day 16 and it's an every other day advent. So let me just get day 18's. Which is number 9. So this one's got a blue tongue lizard as the little picture. And I will open up day 9. This did come with numbers. You can pin these to the yarns. I just wanted to put them all on ribbons this year. So that's the day 9 yarn, which this is, but it's every second day. So it's the 18th. I'm opening it on the 18th. You can open them however you like, I suppose. This is just the way they suggested. So this one is oh wow, this is a bit more mustard. Yeah, probably mustard is what I would call that. Greeny, yellow, leaning to green, maybe a little bit olive. So really pretty though. Whatever colour it's called, it's pretty. Let me just string that on here. So we've got up to day 18 of the Louis and Lola Tasmanian Dyer Advent Calendar. 12 Days of Christmas, Australian 12 Days of Christmas. They're all curling because I've had them in the bag. But there you go. That's that yarn advent looking rather nice. Now I'm just going to check this advent. I don't think there's just the 3 yarns left, so day 20, 22 and 24, which we will open on those respective days. So that's awesome. And I'll be right back with day, all right, here we are with Obsession Yarns day 16. Look at this stunning purple. Holy guacamole. I'm in love with this one. I would call this Iris myself. However, it could be called anything. And then day 17, look at that beauty. There are a few little bit of speckles in there and definitely several colours mixing together. Loving that one as well. And because I opened day 17, but we're up to day 18, I'll open another box. Oh, this is nice. That's day 18 of the Obsession Yarns Advent. Let me just put this on the ribbon and then I will show you them all strung up together. Let me just get that settled so you can see them all. They're a bit flatter. And here we go. That's Obsession Yarns days 1 through 18. So we have another 6 to open, plus a main skein, main colour, which is 100 grams. So that'll be fun to open. And I think I'll open this surprise. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the surprise gifts. So let's just see what it is. It feels rather firm. I'm not sure. Oh, this looks rather very cool. Let me just grab something else to go with this. So this is the inspiration picture for Synchronicity. The Advent is named Synchronicity, and you can see all those colours, and they are throughout those yarns that we've been looking at so far, and some of the stitch markers and so on. And look at this. It's the same picture, but it looks like it is a pretty little note card, and it is. So it's printed as well on the pages in a sort of shadow, and they're all the same. I just love it. And it's got 2025 Obsession Yarns Advent Calendar written on the bottom, and then the picture, the inspirational picture, and the cover has that on there, and it's just plain on the back. Really, really nice. Definitely something I would use, most likely to take notes while I'm knitting, you know, to put into my Advent bag. Not Advent bag. Well, there is an Advent bag. Actually, there's not with that one. Advent knitting is what I meant to say. Now, I've shown you a couple of the things that were kept in this, but what I've done is I've taken them off the stitch holder so that I can actually hold them up and share the stitch markers so far. So I shared day 1 and this one. These are stitch markers, not progress keepers. Very pretty, in keeping with that gold and, you know, otherworldly sort of look, and the church with stained glass windows, and just stunning. Then there's this one, which is, let me just get something behind it so you can see it properly. There you go, there's that one. This was the last one I think I opened, but I'm just going to share it now. Another rather pretty stitch marker. And then these 4 came on the holder that I held up a second ago. So there's 2, there's those, hang on. There's those 2. They're like little, I'm going to do them one at a time so we can get some focus going on here. They look like little planets with stars hanging off and little things orbiting the planets. That's one of them. Suddenly we don't have focus now. I've had focus the whole time. So anyway, there we go. And the 4th one, this is a green planet. Very nice. So all of those stitch markers I'm holding on this stitch holder, like a safety pin, I guess. I'll just pop them all on there, no particular order. That's all of the ones that I've opened so far. I don't know if there's any more, but we do have 6 more boxes of yarn to open, plus the main skein, main colour. So I'm going to pin this back on this little, I'll put it on there first and then I'll show you. And so that'll keep that humming along. It's a piece of felt that it's being pinned to. A little pocket. Oh, there we go. So it's pinned inside this notion pouch, which I'm loving. The next one is the French jam calendar. Which is this here, and we've got all the jams in little behind their doorways. Now I've got to turn it so I can see it, and we're doing 16, 17 and 18. So let me find 16, there's 18, there's 16, and there's 17 down there. Now they're really hard to see where, oh there you go, to see where you put your finger, like to pierce the, and they're hard to get out. This is a marmalade orange. I'll have to look it up because it's very fine print. So that's that one, day 16, orange, yuzu and grapefruit spread. Might be uzu. I don't really know how to pronounce that. So that's there. We need 17. This one. Oh, okay. What's that? 17 is white nectarine and peach with lemon verbena spread. That sounds interesting. I'm not really big on white peaches. I like the yellowy sort of ones, or pink, whatever colour you call them. I like those. I'm not big on the white ones or white nectarines. Doesn't mean I won't eat them. I do eat them. I just don't love them. I find them probably too tart. I'm not sure. I'm used to not eating those. I grew up on the other peaches, and so I was an adult when I came across white peaches. No idea why, just is what it is. And so, yeah, they're not my favourite. This one's peach and black currant with Sichuan pepper spread. Wow, some pepper in your jam. I did have another one that had pepper in it as well at some point. That was very good. So that's 16, 17 and 18 jams for the Bon Maman. Bon Maman, Joyous Noel. Yeah, Joyous Noel, which is very cool. So, not sure what to add to this one. It is up to day 18. I'm actually on day 21. So the next episode, I'm hoping to film shortly and upload today on the right day. And then from there, I'm caught up. It is a lot, one after the other. I mean, you can watch them in whenever you like, but I just wanted to catch up because I'd already filmed whatever happened, and anyway, it's now caught up, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to check my notes in case I had something written down that I wanted to oh yeah, my books. So I've been reading, well, at the moment I'm enjoying a lot of audio books, and one of the reasons is I've found that if I do them when things are quiet and I am knitting or driving. Now, I'm not driving any long distances at the moment. I am going for a drive tomorrow. It's about 40 minutes one way and 40 minutes back. So that'll be a couple of chapters that I might get through, or tracks I might get through on the audio. It's just you use enough of your brain matter when you're driving to stay safe and drive properly, that having someone talk, you can listen to somebody talk in the car. I play the audio book. There's no visuals, nothing like that. It's just like listening to the radio. And I find I can concentrate really well when I'm driving. Not as well when I'm knitting, but still good enough if it's, you know, there's not a lot of distractions. So these are the books at the moment. I've started the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and that's by Sangu Mandana. This is a book for book club in the Love and Stitches membership, and I think it's the 29th for me and the 28th for in America, where the Zoom will take place and we'll share, you know, what we've enjoyed about the book. Now, I've only on the first couple of chapters. I have restarted this one several times, not because I don't like it. It's because I don't remember what I just listened to because I've been distracted. So I think I will not catch up, but I will listen to a couple of chapters tomorrow in the drive, because that'll give me better listening time, and then see what I can do. The other book that I'm reading alongside this, audiobook reading, is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. My daughter read this book. It's one of her absolute favourites. And she's told me bits about it and everything, and it sounded really good. So far, I'm really loving it. I've done 5 chapters or 5 tracks on audio. So, yeah, well over an hour and a half so far, nearly 2 hours worth of listening. So, yeah, so I'm really enjoying that book. It's really getting my interest. That one is, I don't know why I'm picking that up quicker than the Witches one. I like both, so it's nothing to do with whether I like them or not. They're both good. Okay, so the other book that I actually have going at the same time, I just do, it's a very short one. is the only, what's it called? The only book women with ADHD need. It's quite short by comparison with the others, and it's by Natalie M. Brooks. And I'm just reading that one because, you know, my daughter and I have ADHD, and I coach, well, I'm not coaching today, but I do coach other adults and parents of children and so on. And so it's just great to read everything I can, because I always learn something new. And, you know, that's great to help someone else, or just to help me and my daughter. So that's the current books I'm actually reading or listening to. But the others that I have listed that are important to me, I really want to read them, is A Knock at the Door by Rob Parsons. Now, he's a British, Wales maybe? No, I can't remember. He's from the UK. And it's a real story about something that occurred in his life. I heard about the book from him and the interviewer when I saw him in an interview. And it's a really interesting story about a person who knocked at his door. He had met them before. They weren't like a stranger as such. And him and his wife invited this person in for, I think it was Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, invited them in for dinner, and they stayed for 47 years or 49 years. So it's a really, really interesting interview that I saw. So I'm looking forward to the book. I've started chapter 1. I haven't finished it yet. It goes for about half an hour. I think I might have done 10 minutes and gotten interrupted. The other one is a very short book, and it's by Marie Kondo. So it's a take on the Marie Kondo books. And I'm going to swear here, so block your ears. Tidy the Fuck Up by Marie Kondo. And it's only, 5 chapters. So, you know, 2 or 3 hours worth of reading. It's not long. The other book, which I did start and I stopped to listen to a couple of others, is another one that my daughter and we watched the Handmaid's Tale series earlier this year. We watched the whole thing earlier this year, and we're waiting for the Testaments to come out, the movie or series to come out. And my daughter has read or listened to the Testaments and wanted me to as well, which I think will be really good. It's by Margaret Atwood, the same author who wrote The Handmaid's Tale. So I'm going to do that one. The next one is Animal Farm, which is a very short book as well. It's only like not even 3 hours, 2 3/4 hours or something. So Animal Farm, I've read before, but it's a quick read, and my daughter wants me to read that so she can discuss it with me, which is George Orwell book. Actually, yeah, the George Orwell book, Animal Farm, and then The Proving, which is an Amish novel. I really like reading Amish novels, I have to say. So that one's a bit longer. It's got like 46 chapters or something, 46 tracks. So looking forward to that. They're just the current books I have loaded to read. I have a long list of other books, but I will, I'm enjoying the ones I'm reading at the moment. So The Secret Society of Irregular Witches, The House in the Cerulean Sea, Tidy the Fuck Up, and the only book women with ADHD need. I'm doing those concurrently. Not always on the same day. I've got, so that's what I'm doing for book reading. I haven't done a lot of reading over the last few decades of parenting and teaching and all those sorts of things. Read a lot of books, just not a lot of novels, or so even for primary school, there's a couple of novels. In fact, when the Harry Potter series came out, I was reading that to my class. So they were the last novels, novel 5 of the Harry Potter series, I think I was up to at that time. Anyway, so that's my reading plan for moving forward. I do have a list of other books, which I will keep adding to my book plan for my reading plan for 2026. That's it. That's my reading plan. So that was what I had planned to talk with you about today. And let's look forward to the next episode, which will be episode number 7. Talk to you soon.